Well, sustainable economic growth, not just for a short-term improvement, also over the long term, is the very centrepiece of the government's objectives for Scotland, because it's on that economic success that we can achieve all our other aims in terms of the social field and public policy. So that is huge for the government, and to have this array of economic advice available to us, chaired by Sir George Matheson, one of the most successful Scottish business people of his generation. It's a huge asset in achieving our targets.
So it is a council of very distinguished people from a very wide background, no particular political affiliations, and it includes both leading economists and leading business people. The council will have substantial influence, both as a sounding board for the existing policies and ideas and for injection of new ideas. The First Minister is very receptive to hearing from the members of the Council as to ideas that they might implement in order to solve some of the problems that we have.
In terms of the global context, quite clearly there's a downturn on the way. I think recession is exaggerated, but certainly in the Western world it's going to be tougher economic times. Therefore, it's all the more important that we improve the performance of the Scottish economy in tough times. And there's various ways we can do that. I mean, obviously the budget, which was recently passed, sets out the framework. Getting that budget through is absolutely vital for Scotland, because it's the anchor between the many big ambitions and good things we want to see done over these next few years. But the economic advisors and the council have always been identifying other things, like the planning system in Scotland. We've got to make that an advantage for the Scottish economy, not a disadvantage. Some areas in the Scottish economy are performing great. Some other areas need a bit of assistance. Of course, we've got to have the full range of economic powers that other countries have if we're going to emulate and match their performance.
The biggest challenge facing Scotland would be to bridge the gap between those people who, frankly, are not part of the economy and those people who are. That may not be strictly an economic issue, but I do think that it is a massive problem for Scotland. In the global context, right now, of course, you're seeing problems in the world markets all over the place, and I think that while Scotland may not be as affected as badly as some, I think we're still going to have to hold on to our seats for a wee while through this coming year.